It's Friday, fool, and you need this tool. Welcome back to another glorious episode of It's Friday, fool, you need this tool. My name is Kyle Voss, and on Fridays, I bring you a tool that I use here in this shop or that I've featured on this channel. Now this week's tool, well, yeah. So, last couple videos working on the Bibster, I've had a couple questions about this tool. I haven't featured it before, and really I haven't shown it in the shop just because, well, I just got it. And that is another metal shear. So I've done a couple metal shears on the channel in the past, but I've not done this style metal shear. This is like a reciprocating metal shear versus something like this. I've done a Friday video on I've done a Friday video on this particular shear in the past, and the way that this one works is the actual teeth on either side are they don't move. They just stay the same, and then it has this jaw that kind of double cuts. So you get this waste piece that comes off of this. There are definite advantages between the two against each other. So there's some advantages this one has that this one doesn't. There's some advantages this one has that this one doesn't. Which is probably why I got both. So we'll start off with this one. The advantage of this one is that it is faster than this one. This one rock and rolls much faster than this. Not much faster. It's a little bit faster than this one. It's kind of a little more brainless. Like you don't necessarily have to be as meticulous as you would on this one. This one will also cut curves better. So you can kind of work your way around much better than this one. This one will cut a curve very slowly, but good luck trying to get any kind of sharp cuts, sharp bends, sharp curves. Now, the advantage of this one over this one is that this one can cut right down the center of a panel, and it's not going to affect either side of the panel negatively. Whereas this one, you can't do that. What you're going to have is when you cut with this one, the panel on the left-hand side will be fine, be untouched, unaffected, and the piece that comes off the right-hand side is going to be curled and warped. And really what you want to do when you're cutting panels with this is you kind of want to set it up to where your waste piece comes off the right side all the time. And it's pretty thin because it'll allow it to kind of curl and free itself up and get out of your way much easier. If you tried to cut down the center of a panel, you'd fight it first of all, and secondly it would kind of ruin or mess up the right side of that panel. It wouldn't really be usable. You'd have to flatten that thing back out. So that is one disadvantage to this one over this one. They both have their place for sure. I recommend you get both. If you want to see the video of this one, I will put you a little thingamajig right there. You can go check this one out. And yeah, there you go. This is the True Power brand version of this, which is probably like the generic, the cheaper version. I'll drop you some links in the description as I always do. You can go check these out. If you need a fast shear, if you're shearing off, you know, sheet metal and you need to make stuff happen, this is a great one to have as long as those things I mentioned aren't needed as far as cutting down the center panels and that sort of thing. Basically that piece goes up and down and cuts almost like scissors. It's the best way to describe it. All right guys, there you go. The True Power metal shear. This week's tool. As always, thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys some more this week. It's Friday, fool.